Hey guys, Skinny Beats here, Buddy Peterson. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make this kick. This is video 2 of the little trap series that I'm doing, where I'm going through and making each element one video at a time, all in Massive, all from scratch. And we're going to go through each element and show you how to make each one and how to modulate them, and you can kind of mess with the sound on your own for your own liking. Okay, this is what the trap synth sounds like and the kick together. And this is the kick that we're going to be making today. Alright. First things first. Alright, we just got one oscillator that we're using here, and we're using the noise oscillator. That's it. And then we've got a low pass filter, and we've got a classic tube. We've just got maybe 10% on the drive and maybe 65 on the wet, and then we're using just a slight bit of dimension expander just to give it a little bit of width, just maybe a couple notches up, and that's about it. And on the EQ, I just raised the high shelf a little bit. Now, what gives this kick its character basically is this envelope, which is basically pitching it up 36 semitones, 3 octaves, and then coming down very quickly. It basically gives it kind of like an impact sound, like when you're hitting, like for in this instance, a kick drum. And without that envelope, this is what it sounds like. And then with, and we've also got the metal noise sample down here with the same envelope on it, just up maybe about 25%. You can add more if you want. Okay. And now on the voicing, we just got one. We're not using any unisono. We've got it on monophonic and always. That way, each time you hit that note, it'll re-trigger all these envelopes, and you won't have sounds overlapping. On the oscillator tab, I've got restart via gate off. In my opinion, it sounds better off on this sound. And insert 1, we've got hard clipper, and we've only got maybe 25% on the drive and maybe 60% on the wet. We're not using any feedback. Like I said, this is a pretty easy sound to make, but if you look at the amp envelope, it's shaped kind of like a pluck. It's just got a short decay, no sustain, and just a slight bit of attack. And now the envelope 3, which does the pitch, is got a really short decay. It's obviously a lot shorter than the amp envelope. And then now here on the low pass filter, we've got one that's a little bit longer than both of them, just to kind of open up that sound and kind of give it a little bit more, it kind of shapes the sound a little bit. It may not be necessary, but I just added it in there just to give it some texture. And we've got it on parallel, and we've got the mix in between 1 and 2. You can mess with that however you want, but this is basically the sound I got. Now, if you want to change this to like a sub-oscillator type kick, just turn this, your sine square position up. Alright. Now, you can always add a little bit more decay to this to change the sound up. You'd have to change it on here too. But as for now, that's the sound we've got, and keep tuning in. This sound was pretty easy. The trap synth was fairly easy, and now we're going to start getting into some effects, builds, maybe a sub, and some percussion, claps, hi-hats. We're going to make it all right inside of Massive. So keep tuned. Until next time, like and subscribe. Peace.